Hello, welcome to Tea and Toast. Today's episode, we're asking, is it worth it or not?
What?
I'm going to show you in a minute.
Ugh. Roll titles quick.
So, oh, you can't even reach the phone.
We'll talk about that later.
On today's show, Greg, I'm asking you, is it worth it or not?
Yeah, what's worth what?
Life. No, I'm not.
Bit deep in it.
I'm going to show you some retro goodies, and I'm going to give you a price for those retro goodies, their current market value, and you've got to tell me if I'm lying or not.
You mean as in now, from the day?
As in what people are paying for them now, not what
okay.
they were worth originally.
Okay.
So you've got to decide if I'm lying or not. So is it worth it or not?
Brilliant.
We're starting, Greg, with the original Game Boy. The grey one with the yellow screen, which we've probably got hundreds of in a cupboard or drawers around here, but you're too lazy to get one out. So I'll just put a picture on the screen.
Just one in the box there.
There's one over there on the shelf.
Tell us all the set designs here, can't you?
So, I'm going to give you a price that could be too low, or too high, or just right.
Go on then.
And so you've got to say worth it or not worth it. So
So
you're not worth it could be the price is too low or the price is too high.
So let's play your cards right.
Kind of higher or lower, yeah.
Yeah, you just cheating. Struggle for ideas this week, have you?
The original Game Boy, Greg.
Yeah.
The price I'm going to throw out to you now,
Yeah.
that people are paying for original Game Boys. This is unboxed, just a Game Boy with no games.
No box, no nothing?
No box.
Right, go on.
£39.
Yeah.
That's the price I'm giving you.
Right.
So do you think that that's what people are actually paying for Game Boys now? Or do you think that's too high? Or is it too low?
Think of the things you could be watching on YouTube right now. It's too high.
Too high?
Mm-hmm.
For an unboxed Game Boy, £39 is too high.
Yes.
Would you care to estimate what you think Game Boys are selling for?
£15.
£15 for a Game Boy with no box.
£15.
It's actually 17, so you're wrong.
That really hurt you, didn't it? Oh, look how angry he gets, ladies and gents. Oh, look at it. How good was I then, eh?
Here's an advert for the Game Boy.
Oh, adverts as well. What are we going to do after my joke then?
Still have advert.
Oh, okay.
Or just not have your joke.
So let's do it.
Moving on, Greg.
Is that my prize there?
What? It can be.
Can I have that if I win?
Yeah. It's only Super Ted, isn't it?
Do you mean it's only Super Ted? I shouldn't really hold him like that, should I? It looks a bit wrong. Yes, go on then.
One closer to your heart here, Greg. The WWF action figures, of which you've talked about receiving many for Christmas and birthdays when you were a child.
I can't believe you're doing a WWF one. Go on.
The Ultimate Warrior, Greg. Original figure, carded, unopened. You've got a replica there.
Well, I've got the very first one anyway.
Yeah, but not on the card.
No. But I don't think they're as rare as some of them.
Well, I'm going to give you a price now.
Okay.
The price I'm going to give you... Did one sell on eBay recently for £94? Is it worth it or not, Greg? Higher or lower?
Or that price?
Or that price.
I'm going to go with that price.
£94.
Might be a bit lower though. Because there's certain ones, you see, that are worth a lot of money.
I think this is just a regular mint on card Ultimate Warrior WWE. WWF figure.
I'm going to go that price because the later ones are really hard to get hold of, like the green cards. If you know about them, you'll know. They go into the hundreds of pounds. But a mint on card, original, yeah, I'll go with that's the price.
One of them sold on eBay as recently as the 7th of September, Greg, this year. That was my birthday, coincidentally.
Ah.
You didn't buy it for me, did you? No.
Yeah.
No, I bought you that one. Yeah,
Remember?
Yeah, but that's not the WWF Ultimate Warrior figure.
You didn't want one, did you?
No. Anyway, it sold, Greg. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
For £48.58. Mint on card.
Have your own WrestleMania with all your favorite figures, because you're in the ring with the WWF Wrestling Superstars figures. Figures, ring and cage sold separately. Assembly required. It's a grand...
Astro Wars, Greg.
What's that?
Little tabletop game, remember? We've got it.
Yeah. Go on then.
Big hit in the 80s. People still love it now. I've got it somewhere. Boxed. Did one sell on eBay recently?
What's the condition, Jason?
Good condition.
Not mint.
Doesn't say mint, but good condition, working. The box looks good.
Okay.
Did one sell on eBay recently for £33?
Too low.
Too low.
Mm-hmm.
Greg's saying it's too low for Astro Wars, £33. What would you pay for Astro Wars? Just for those memories, playing on Astro Wars again like you did when you were a kid. I completed it, I think.
Go on, yeah, I'm going to go too low.
Too low. In actual fact, Greg, one did sell on eBay for £33.
So I've basically got every single one wrong, haven't I?
You got the first one nearly right.
But still wrong.
There was one that sold for £15, but the box was very, very tatty.
It's not a lot of money, is it, for all their memories?
Not really. It's like we always say, don't we? You know, when we go to the car boots and people say, look, after that was mine from childhood.
Don't.
Why are you selling it to us for 50p then?
You know what we need to bring back?
What?
eBay Find of the Week.
Yeah, we should.
That one. Although it was quite difficult, wasn't it? I think the trouble is we put a bit of a limit on it, didn't we?
£5, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
including
hard.
postage.
Yeah. If we did a tenner, I think we could do it.
I can't afford that every week.
£10, I've got a child now.
I've got 2.
You always have to go one better, don't you? I'm going to have 7.
You're not, are you?
No.
So, regular viewers will know. Greg, stop trying to emphasise your point. Regular viewers
It's competition time, ladies and gents.
will know that we have changed our set more often than Greg has changed his underpants this year.
What, 3 times? Why don't we do that thing, you know, because it's competition time, why don't we do that thing that famous duo that's now a one that used to do that dun, 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 like that to the
Because
camera?
that's too hard for me to edit.
Is it? Well, should we just do it anyway?
Yeah, go on then.
It's now competition time, what's it called?
Don't know.
Set change.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. It looks rubbish.
So, we've changed our set. We're very happy with this look.
Oh yeah, that we are. We're very happy with.
That look there. Now, what I haven't been happy with, and what somebody else pointed out, is we feel a bit too far away from the camera back there. Have a look at last week's episode, or I'll stick a screenshot in so you can see. And we're losing the connection between us.
Good.
So my idea is to keep the set as it is and bring our chairs forward, as we've done this week, and this is the look this week. Greg, of course, hates it.
Just because Jason doesn't.
Yeah.
That's why.
And so Greg thinks we should bring the desk back. I think
I've had banners made and everything. Get the desk back.
We should save the desk for other things like retro collectors and more news later, but the podcast is going to be restarting again. I think we should save it for that. And I like this look now with us closer to the camera and that still in the background. So this week we're doing the episode like this. Greg is doing all that he can to make it look uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable. There's nothing to make this look uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable.
Next week we're going to try it with the desk.
Have you seen these chairs? Look at them.
What we want from you is to tell us which you prefer.
I know I'm going to win this.
And then I'll quit.
So next week we're gonna
Next
have the
week.
desk back. It'll
And
be
then the
lower.
week after that, it'll just be Greg, probably.
Probably, yeah.
I don't think anyone will be bothered, to be honest,
But what?
about me leaving.
Don't! Oh, look at him
What?
playing the card. When the cameras go off, he's back to his usual ways, beating me up, hitting me, swearing at me.
So,
See, I missed that. I can't even do that anymore.
this is this week's Go at the Set. All that we've changed is pulled the chairs forward for the recording. Next week, Greg wants to bring the desk back, and we'll see what it looks like.
Oh, it's going to be epic next week. Tune in.
We want you to tell us which you prefer.
Desk.
Must be time for some facts for you. This is Facts for You.
Facts for you, facts for you, facts for you.
Makes me smile.
I've got. You see, with a desk, this bit works. Without a desk, it doesn't work.
It doesn't make a difference. It's still rubbish. In fact, it looks better without a desk. You can see the whole thing. It looks like he's just sat there in the chair.
What, standing up?
You can't see it because you're behind it. Go on.
I'm not doing an impression of him or anything like that.
Oh.
This is a Michael Jackson fact. Did you know, Jason? You know the song "Human Nature"?
Mm.
Do you want to, just in case you didn't?
Go on, yeah.
Tell him that it's human nature. Why? Why?
Well, we're going to get flagged with that impression, Greg. They're going to think it's the actual record.
It was written by one of the guys from Toto.
Which
can't
one?
You, can't you hear it though? Can't you hear that song sounds like Africa and all them?
Which guy?
I don't know. I haven't looked into
One
it.
of them.
Yeah, but now you've heard that. Now, I drove the other day and heard, obviously, Human Nature again. And it does have that Toto Africa sound.
Rosanna. Rosanna, yeah.
What do you call it? Synthesis? Sound. It's got that sort of sound. You didn't know, did you?
I didn't. I do now.
There you go then.
Thanks.
Bring back the desk, man. I'm just going to sit here and see if you can laugh.
Greg, I need to do my fact. Can you put Michael away, please?
What are you looking at my legs for,
Because
man?
his legs are lining up with your actual legs.
Why can't I just stay and do facts for you?
Just put him away.
Beg your pardon?
Don't. I've been ill.
Oh, here we go.
Still
again.
am, but I'm carrying on.
That's why we weren't here last week, because he was ill. What a wuss.
Killer whales, Greg.
So we've gone from Michael
Changing
Jackson
the subject completely.
killer whales.
Despite being apex predators,
Hmm.
orcas, killer whales, do not see humans as prey and are even docile to them in some circumstances. There are no modern reports of fatalities caused by wild killer whales.
You said fart.
I nearly did, yeah. There are no reports, modern history, of people being killed by whales in the wild. Only when we've captured them and put them in a tiny tank. Not me and you, but...
How can you put whales in a tiny tank? It's far too big of a country.
Not Wales country, Greg. Orcas. That was my fact for you.
Boring, isn't it? This is the only bit I'm actually sitting up right for, have you noticed?
So if we end up having the desk back, we're not doing this anymore.
Why? Why?
I have to have a small triumph.
What, a little bit? You want a little motorbike? Little motorbike, do you?
Is that your joke over? Yay, come on. Commercial break. There's no barrier between you and the camera. You could get up and show them that there's nothing on it, Greg.
Jason, the joke's on it. That's the whole idea of the card being here. The joke is
Not on it.
an illusion. It's mystical. It's magical. That's in it.
If you're still watching, thank you.
Did you enjoy last week's joke?
No.
Well, it wasn't last week. It was 2 weeks ago because you didn't work last week, did you? Have you apologised to the viewers for not being here last week?
I was ill, Greg. I'm sorry that I was ill.
Let's get me a joke. Face recognition on my iPhone. phone you got again?
Oh, shut up, Greg, and get on with your joke, will you? Somebody just let a balloon go or something.
Oh, it kills me, honestly, it really does. Right, joke time. You could probably type this on your iPhone 4. Jason, a weasel walks into a bar. The barman says, "I've never served a weasel before. What can I get you?" Pop goes the weasel.
Hello, what are play people up to now? Doing a bit of fishing then? Look out, here come the pirates. The boats float too. He'll be back on the road soon. Ah, so this is the new play people colour idea, is it? And special painting pens. Just some of the world of play people. From Louis Marks.
Helicopter's down somewhere in the desert. In the west, a vital bridge has been destroyed. A man is clinging desperately to a life raft, but where? Can you reach them in time? Can you reach them at all? The parachutes are ready, the target's in sight. You hit the drop switch and shoots away. Shoots away. Shoots away. It's Shoots Away by Louis Marks. You can't miss. There are lives at stake. You can't miss with Shoots Away by Louis Marks.
So where are we going on Friday, Greg?
So anywhere, as long as it's not on these chairs.
Scotland.
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm so excited. But 332 miles.
Oh, I wish it was 500 miles.
Why?
Because that Scottish duo, the Proclaimers, did a song called 500 Miles.
Shall we play it when we drive through Edinburgh?
Yes. Really
With that-
loud, with the
with
windows
that
down.
arms out the window.
I bet they'd never get that. We are going to Comic-Con Scotland, which is one of the biggest gathering of 80s TV stars and film stars there has been in this country ever. If you didn't see our episode on it, the likes of the Hoff, Rex Smith, who is Street Hawk, lots of Battlestar Galactica people, Dirk Benedict, the cast of E.T.,
Brett the Hitman Hart.
Zach Galligan, Galligan, is that his name?
I don't know.
Billy from the Gremlins. Loads of people going to be there.
So you know when I go up to Bret Hart, do you think I should wear a Shawn Michaels t-shirt?
No. So we'll be there next weekend, and obviously we'll be recording some
Oh, it's going to be amazing, isn't it?
footage.
When's that going to go out then?
Hopefully the week after. Because if we film one this week for next Saturday, they'll be watching it while we're there. And then we'll do... Anyway, we might do a Facebook Live or a YouTube Live or something while we're there.
Oh, that's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sneak previews.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't want to give too much away though. We could get... This could be our one. This could get us the millions of viewers that we need.
It won't.
It won't, will it? We just need you, loyal viewers. That's all we need.
Anyway, don't forget, this week, the set is like this. Next week, we're going to have the desk back, which Greg wants, and you need to tell us which you prefer.
You don't need to tell us. That's where we differ, you see.
And
I would really appreciate
We've
it.
both agreed to abide by what you say.
Please do the desk, because I can't sit on
Do
these any
this.
longer.
Do this, it
These
just
are
looks
hot.
great.
It's only because he paid £20 cash for these and he wants to use them. He's so tight. Money-wise, I mean. Oh, do you want this?
I mentioned earlier, Greg, that the podcasts are on the way back.
Yeah, what you on about?
Remember when we first started doing this, all those years ago?
Yeah.
We used to do podcasts, didn't we? Not only did we film them and put them on YouTube, but we used to put them on iTunes and all other podcast kind of software. Well, podcasts are becoming massive now. People love to listen to them.
Well, since we've stopped doing them.
So we're going to bring them back. Now, if you don't know what our podcasts were like, what we used to do was we'd just talk about a film, a TV show or something from our past, bit of nostalgia, and we'd just talk about them for 20 minutes, wouldn't we? No editing.
I liked it when we
just
got
us.
a bloke who worked in the Everglades listening to us.
Yeah, and he used to listen to our podcast. So we're going to bring those back. And we will have the desk for those. See, we can use the desk for other things.
We need Tea and Toast needs the desk.
If you would like to get in touch with us, please send us an email to tnt@totgoo.com. That's totgoo.com.
Doesn't have to be in capitals.
Does not, no.
You got a cold, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks very much. We will see you again next time on Tea and Toast.
With a desk.
Right,
Just here. And these chairs. Just out that door there. In the rain. Forever.